stems kind of from your Christian reformed background, or from finding new like spirituality within like yourself?
I think it was a basis to my foundation, being raised the way I was, but I elaborated on it further because my parents were of that, except for, do unto others except for people that may look different or may be of a different religion or may be of a different social class or, you know, from some third world country. They need to be treated differently and looked at almost like, oh, you poor person, you need our help, so let me come in and help and throw a Bible at you. So, like, shifting away from that, mine is more encompassing of anybody and everybody.
You got me.
So like she was saying that her like moral values you would kind of you would put in Jesus like as a teacher, but also like other religious leaders, not religious,
Right.
but
I think there's a lot of people that have been brought to us in our lives that are teachers. I don't think that comes just from a religion. And when I talk to you about the difference between religion and spirituality, religion is, to me, and I say this personally, is that it's where rules are put around, and then the values that have, with any particular religion, are then found to be better than another. And I just don't think, and I will say it over and over for me, I don't think that's what God intended. I think God intended us to be good people and to learn from all the things that He gave us. So He did give us Mother Teresa. He did give us Gandhi. He did give us the Dalai Lama. He gave us Jesus. He gave us nature. He gave us so many things in which to learn how to be a good person by. And it doesn't have to be within the context of one group's thought pattern to do that. And where I have trouble with religion is that it has been used to persecute other people. I think that can happen in any kind of group. It doesn't just have to happen in a religion. But again, I don't think that's God's wish, is for us to persecute others simply because they're different than ourselves.
Using religion to justify that.
Right. And God created each of us. So if each of us is innately good, how can we then persecute and kill and judge other people if we are all God's children?
So would you be able to define a moral like line like for morality or for your decisions in life? Would you be able to like define a line of where that
I
might
think
be?
there's a right and wrong for like universally, or it depends on every person.
I think that it's like I said, even though it's a simple thing, being a good person is simple. Being a good person means you don't hurt others, you don't lie, you don't take from others, you support others in who they are. Now, when a person becomes evil and chooses to go in those ways, you don't support their behavior, you support their soul to say, I hope their soul finds a place to make better decisions, and you don't condone what their behavior is, but you also I don't think the right thing to do is then to hate that person. I think it's a really tough road. I mean, if somebody hurt one of my family members really, really horribly, it'd be a hard thing for me not to hate. But that would be my practice. That would be what I would have to do. It would be another situation given to me in life that I had to find that way back to what God teaches us.
So, could you be a good person but still engage in evil behaviors, or do you think your behaviors ultimately determine the kind of person you are?
Well, I think that your behaviors, ultimately determine what your choices have been. So your choices, we each get a choice in everything we do. If your choices continue to take you down a path that hurt others, then that's who you chose to be. Again, I need to